Borrowing money to upgrade the water treatment plant has shown up on the City of Swift Current Council agenda numerous times before. It's a $14 million project which needs to be finished to make sure that the city has clean drinking water and that we keep up with national standards.
When the regulations tighten up because of cases like Walkerton or whatnot, we all feel the burden of that, and we all have our regulations increased. And that obviously is not only more expensive, but the more the regulations increase, the less capacity that we have in our current plants.
The city held a public hearing on Monday that focused on accumulating over $12 million worth of debt to finance the upgrade. Residents at the meeting voiced their concerns, saying the city didn't exhaust all their options to secure outside funding for the upgrade, which would have then lowered the debt load on Swift Current.
I think that we should totally 100% beat the bushes and try and get as much money, outsource as much money as we possibly can from those two institutes, federal and provincial. And I sometimes think that we haven't, as a council here, haven't worked hard enough to do that.
Council said during the hearing that they applied for different sources of funding and managed to secure $1.5 million from the province. Many councillors also suggested that they would have preferred to see more money coming from sources other than debt.
I would much rather see the money coming from the feds or the province as opposed to the city of Swift Current, but in the end we're all taxpayers and we're all going to pay. I guess if we got a bunch of money from the feds, lots of other municipalities would get money from the feds, our federal taxes would go up to pay that. So I guess, it's coming out of all our pockets anyway, one way or the other.
Following the public hearing, Council unanimously passed the bylaw to borrow over $12 million. Mayor Jared Schaefer had these comments concerning the borrowing.
While debt isn't always a popular word, it's financed over a period of time, and those that are using the utility are those that are also paying for it. And when you look at the rate increases that we have and the fact that it takes us 20 years to pay for it, that's certainly a more financially palatable solution for residents than significantly increasing rates trying to generate that revenue in a short period of time.
The money to pay back this debt will come directly from taxpayers and funds collected through the utility, a concept that may pose challenges for residents.
And those of us and some of the people here on fixed incomes, given the fact that those go up and up, our fixed incomes don't. That's why I suggested let's have a wage freeze at the City Hall, all the employees, to show that even they are behind trying to save some of the seniors and other people in this town that are less fortunate.
At the public hearing, Erickson also commented that he would like to see more support from Premier Brad Wall on projects of this magnitude, seeing how Wall is a resident of the city and our elected provincial MLA. For Southwest TV News, I'm Kara Rapke.